See the next question in this exercise, question 317. Draw the graphs of the equations. We have been given two equations. Determine the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines and x-axis and shade the triangular region. Well, we have been given two linear equations. Let's concentrate on them for the time being. X minus y plus 1 equal to 0. We will keep only y on one side. Now remember, x is independent variable. You can give any value to x as you want, and y depends on x. So depending upon the expression you have got, you will get different values for y. So let's do that. We will transfer y on one side such that it is isolated, single by itself, and everything else will be on the other side. Now this is an expression for y to generate different values of y according to different values of x. Let's make a quick table. We can give any value to x, whatever we want. It is an independent variable, but the value of y must come from this expression. Let us give two values. X is equal to 0, that's the simplest one. Then y will become 0 plus 1, that will be 1. And give any value, any one more value to x, that will be, let's say, 1. So y will be 1 plus 1, that will be 2. Couple of things. You don't have to necessarily give 0 and 1. You can give 1 and 2, 1 and 5. It's up to you. And you don't require more than 2, because this is an equation of a straight line. You require minimum 2 endpoints to draw a straight line passing through those 2 points. So some people, they take 3 points, which is actually better, because if you make a mistake in the first or second point, you can quickly identify that with the help of third point. But let's assume that this is a very simple equation. I'm going to take only 2 points. Let's repeat this process for the second equation. 3x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. Let's transfer 12 on the opposite side, becomes positive 12. Let's transfer 3x on the opposite side, becomes negative 3x. Let's divide everything by 2. So y will be 6 minus 1.5x. Again, we will make a similar table. We can give any value to x, but y must be calculated using this expression. Let's assume the value of x to be 0, then y will be 6 minus 0, that will be 6. Now, this is 1.5, which is a fraction, not an integer. So I would rather prefer an even value rather than odd value, because I don't like fractional values. So instead of taking 1, which I have done in the previous case, I would rather go for 2, because 1.5 times 2 will come out as 3. 6 minus 3 will become 3. So now I have got 2 points on line 1. I have got 2 points on line 2. Let's sketch them. Let's say this is the grid paper. Each square represents a square with 1 unit side. First, we'll draw a horizontal axis, which is x-axis, and vertical axis, which is y-axis. The point of intersection will be origin 0, 0. X-axis is positive on the right side, negative on the left side. Y-axis is positive upwards and negative downwards. We want to plot 0, 1. So we have to go 0 along x-axis. Remember, first coordinate is 0, second x, second coordinate is y. So nothing on x-axis, but 1 on y-axis. So this will be your point. Second point will be 1, 2. So 1 unit along x-axis, 2 units along y-axis. Let's draw a line passing through these 2 points. Let us repeat this process for the second equation too. The point will be 0, 6. So that would be here. Nothing along horizontal axis, 6 along y-axis. And the second point will be 2, 3, which is coincidentally coming on this line. It doesn't have to be necessarily on this line. Again, we will draw a second line passing through those 2 new points. Now, the point of intersection came out to be 2, 3, which we were a little bit lucky. Otherwise, we would have to locate the point of intersection. But somehow the selected values gave us the direct point of intersection. So that part we didn't have to do. Now, what they want is the coordinates of vertices of the triangle form. Let's shade that triangle. So this is the shaded triangle. One coordinate is 2, 3, another coordinate is 4, 0, and another one is -1, 0. So the final answer will be vertices of the shaded triangle are 2, 3, -1, 0, and 4, 0. And that would be your final answer.